So I need to aim this tree. There's a white irrigation thing, the power pole to the left of that. Should clear this, and this one will clear that. Wind is blowing towards that hog barn over there. So, should be going in a favorable direction. Alright, so I'm going to point out in this video, it's going to be a slower paced felling video. I'm not out in the woods when I'm felling trees. As you can tell, I'm right next to buildings. So when you're doing stuff like this, especially when you're starting out your tree service, and even if you're not starting out your tree service, even if you've got years and years of experience, it's always better to be safe. Go at a slower pace and just triple check everything before you go and cut your tree down fully. If you catch something early enough, you can fix it. If you commit to something and just go for it, you might put a tree through somebody's building, and I'm not about to do that. I work alone, so if it takes me a little bit extra time just to be safe, so be it, guess I better give her a shot. The only thing I'm worried about, even a little bit, is there's a dead limb on the very front branch. I'm really hoping it doesn't catch the corner of this building. I don't think it will, but ooh, there is a possibility of it. I'm hoping that branch will kind of want to make that tree go that way a little bit. I guess we're about to find out. I'll set you guys up here. I just got that rope really freaking tight. I don't seem to get any resistance, but I'm just gonna double check this before I go ripping on it. The last thing I want to do is snap that rope. We're definitely moving. Definitely moving her. Gonna give her a couple more bangs here, just to kind of ensure. It's really close, man. There we go. Alright, a lot of you guys watching at home are probably getting kind of upset that this tree is not gone down yet, but when you're actually doing it for real, especially on trees like this where the margin of error is pretty small, you know, you just got to take your time and try to be safe. If I were to pull too hard on that and it snapped the rope, it might rock the tree backwards and have it crush a building. You know, you want to make sure your hinge is good. Make sure you're actually cut most of the way through, but still have control of the tree. You know, just double check and triple check everything when you're working in tight quarters like this. I don't know if you could see, I pulled the truck forward and it just pulled the rope a little bit. But when you're in the truck 100 foot away, you don't really realize what's going on. So sometimes you got to get out and, you know, just check it. It's always better to check it and be a couple minutes slower versus dropping a huge tree on somebody's house or building, or on them themselves, you know. The last video I put up right before this one, I accidentally dropped a treetop on a rented lift, and it didn't even do any damage, but
Oh
you
no, that
know.
tree is sitting up off the wedges, so it is super close to coming down. I think it's going. I'm gonna give it a little bit more of a tug. All right, that was a good one there. I was getting super nervous there for a minute because I didn't measure anything on this one. I was kind of getting nervous it might clip the corner of that building, or if it went the other way, this dead branch here, this one here, I was getting worried would have got hung up or clipped the corner of this building, but it didn't. It actually went exactly how I planned it would go, and that was a safe drop there. Yeah, the reason why I took this tree down is I mean, this guy just got this building in. He had another tree drop on the roof literally like a month or two after he put the building in. Branch is actually over here on this other side here, right there. That branch broke off like here and fell on his building. And then this tree was looking pretty rowdy, and I mean, you can see just from the tree falling, all of it just split down the middle. That is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that. So yeah, that's why this one came down. Alright, this is the tree fell in dude's garage, so I got my rope hooked up. We're dropping it somewhere over in that direction. There's more weight going over this way, so I think that's the safe bet, is to just drop her that way. I could get her going that way too, but I'm trying to get it away from this building, so we're just gonna rip her that way.
if y'all saw what happened on this tree and the last tree. My hinges were not perfect. I had to clean them up some. Unlike some of them other YouTube people that do trees, I don't have as much experience as most of them. And everybody messes up now and then. It's just some people edit things out and make it look flawless the first time. I didn't edit that out. Stuff happens, everybody's human. Not every hinge is going to be 100% perfect every time, but you can still usually make things work. Unless you're really jacked up. I actually took over a tree for some guy down the road, and I just had to make a new hinge above his because his was so messed up. But yeah, not every hinge has to be perfect every time. And you see me going around and checking everything multiple times and putting wedges in them sometimes for safety. If you got more experience and you want to just cut right through that, go right ahead. But, I'd rather spend a few minutes being safe versus put a tree on some guy's brand new build. So, yeah.
It's starting to go. So I'll walk this way, hop in the truck, and rip her over. Alright, there we go. That was another safe landing. That one didn't go too far from the stump there. I don't know. Looks like the whole center of this might have been dead. Could be wrong. Could just be where it's getting water, but from what I've noticed, these maples, when they turn this color, they start to get all pukey. Could be wrong, but it's down now. Alright, so this is another one that needs to come down. I got the truck hooked up over there. The wind is blowing. It's blowing the wrong way, actually. One way you can tell how the wind blows is over there. There's a windmill. It's actually facing this way. So it means the wind is blowing that way towards the house. Not good, but it's not too strong. So should be okay. It was just facing this way not too long ago. Now it's facing that way. Now it's kind of rotating back. Wind's kind of moving back and forth a lot here, but it ain't too bad, so I think we should be able to bring her down safely. I know some of you are going to point out that my rope is not tied all that high up in the tree. You're going to be like, oh man, you get higher leverage when you put it up higher. But, you don't always need that much force on that rope. The rope is more of like a safety, and to make it easier to drop the tree, like to assist it. I'm not dependent on that rope. I could definitely bring this tree down without the rope. So if it's not up high, it doesn't really matter to me anyway. I have enough force where it's at that I can make it work. And like I said, I'm not depending on it.
good idea. Take this one out. We were thinking about trimming it.
totally pukey. That's what I mean about them dark centers on the maples. This is all hard.